Hey guys, it's me again. Sorry for not posting as many vlogs as I said I would this summer. I was planning on posting a few, but stuff came up and I couldn't do it. I'll still make vlogs at this channel, but for now, I'm trying something a little bit different just so I can get something out there. And hopefully you guys enjoy this. As you know, I'm a big NFL fan, and I like to think about this coming season. So, yeah, here's some predictions for this upcoming season. Without further ado, take it away, future me.
Thanks, past me. So, for this video, I will be talking about the NFC West. This division contains the Arizona Cardinals, Los Angeles Rams, San Francisco 49ers, and Seattle Seahawks. So, I will start by talking about the Arizona Cardinals, and I believe they will go 5-11. Here's the reason why. The Cardinals actually had strong backup quarterbacks. Drew Stanton, he was decent, so the Cardinals were able to win 8 games. Now, the Cardinals quarterbacks now, thankfully they have 2 that have starting experience, so they can let Rosen sit and just watch and then develop. But since Sam Bradford is the one who's projected to be the starting quarterback, and he is so injury prone, that means Rosen will probably be starting by week 4. Yeah, I think Rosen is a good quarterback. I know he has some injury problems himself, but I think Rosen, with how determined he is, will be able to have a decent rookie season. But on the defensive side, the loss of Tyrann Mathieu and the slow drop-off of Patrick Peterson, I think, is going to hurt the Cardinals just a little bit, and the Cardinals will fall to 5-11, which will be last in the division. Hopefully this will be the last losing record that the Cardinals have to have for a long time under Rosen. I think the future is going to be bright for the Cardinals with Rosen under center. Next up is the Los Angeles Rams, one of the most stacked teams in the NFL right now, in my opinion. I have them going 3-13 and getting the first seed in the NFC. What more do I really need to say? I mean, this team added so many good free agents like Brandon Cooks, Ndamukong Suh, Aqib Talib, Marcus Peters. It's like ridiculous how good they got in the offseason. And last season they even went 11-5. And they still have Aaron Donald, who's probably the best player in football right now. They got Todd Gurley, who is a really good running back, and Jared Goff, whose future is looking bright for him. So I think that the Rams will definitely win a lot more this year, even though their schedule will be harder. If they had an easier schedule, they could probably go 15-1. But they would go 13-3, make the first seed. So, up next is the San Francisco 49ers, my hometown team. I like them, but they're not my favorite team. Obviously, I like the Broncos. I have the 49ers going 11-5. They get the 5th seed in the NFC. I'm not like one of those people who just straight up says I believe in Jimmy G, because I like Jimmy Garoppolo a lot. I think all the experience sitting behind Brady is going to benefit him in his career in San Francisco. But I can't really name that many 49ers receivers besides Marquise Goodwin, and the only reason I know who Marquise Goodwin is because he played in the Olympics. But I think the 49ers, with a Jimmy G-led offense, can be able to definitely bounce back from the season that they had last year, which was terrible up until they got Garoppolo, and then it started to look up. Now, I live around a lot of 49ers fans, and they all think oh, we're going to the Super Bowl, dude. It's going to be awesome. False. You still have the Rams in your way. So, But still, 11-5 is definitely good. 49ers make the playoffs. I don't know how they'll do in the playoffs, but they make the playoffs. And lastly, the Seattle Seahawks, what was once the biggest fan base in professional football, goes down to being one of the smallest as the Seahawks go 6-10. The Seahawks lost pretty much their entire defense in the offseason. They lost Michael Bennett. They lost Sheldon Richardson. Bruce Irvin has been gone for a few seasons. Malcolm Smith has also been gone for a few seasons. I'm actually thinking of their Super Bowl defense. Richard Sherman went to San Francisco. I forgot to mention that. Who else? Cam Chancellor retired. Earl Thomas wants to go to Dallas. Russell Wilson is still a really good quarterback, but if you look at the Seattle offense, besides Russell Wilson, they were last in ground game. Their offensive line is terrible. The only good receiver they have is Doug Baldwin. Without Russell Wilson, Doug Baldwin wouldn't really be much at all. So yeah, I think it's kind of going downhill with the Seahawks, especially since I'm sure a lot of Seahawks fans have heard this before, but the Super Bowl, when Pete Carroll decided to throw instead of run, it made a lot of the Seahawks players not trust his judgment. Michael Bennett said that he just tuned out whenever they were in team meetings and Pete Carroll was talking. So that's definitely not something you want with your head coach and players. So the Seahawks slowly go downhill. They go from what could have been the next best NFL dynasty to being a huge disappointment. And so the Seahawks finished third in the division at 6-10. So to wrap up this video on the NFC West, I have the Cardinals going 11-5, Rams going 13-3, 49ers 11-5, and Seahawks 6-10. Let me know what you guys think about this division in the comments below. Did I say something that you don't agree with? Did I say something that you do agree with? Comment that below. I want to know that too. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in my last and final predictions video tomorrow. So, peace out.